I never really thought about like how to get a job. I just thought about how can I get someone to give me their money? Or how can I take their money away from them and not get in trouble? One way or another, how do I put their money in my pocket? And that was it.
And yes, cancel at any time.
Well, do it live! Fuck it! Do it live!
Good morning, this is Randy Pione on KREZ Radio. That's KREZ Radio, the voice of the Coeur d'Alene Indian Reservation. And Coeur d'Alene people, our reservation is beautiful this morning. It's a good day to be indigenous. It's 45 degrees in the sun. It's 8 a.m. Indian time in 1998. And it's time for the morning traffic report. For that, let's go to Lester Falls Apart at the KREZ traffic van, broken down at the crossroads since 1972. So, Lester, how's traffic out there this fine morning?
Ain't no traffic, really.
There you go, folks. Looks like nobody's getting to work on time this morning. As for you school kids, you better hurry up and eat those Wheaties because the first bell rang 15 minutes ago.
Stop it. Stop the show. Stop the show. Chat, stop the show. Okay, all right. Oh, the mic wasn't that loud. Sorry. Stop the show. Stop the show. We do shit live here, chat. You know the drill.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
Doing it live, chat. Fuck it. Whoops. Uh-oh. Where's the camera? What up, big room? Welcome. Hold on. Everybody, hold on, hold. Stop the show. Stop the show. There it is. Welcome to Spell Info Newsroom Garage, where we do it live. We're doing it live. Nope. Info. Spell Info Newsroom Recon Center. Everybody. Wait, what's it? What? Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on. What is this? No. This one. There we go. That's what we wanted. That's right. Doing it live. That's right.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
Okay, I'm ready. I am set up now. Welcome to the show, everybody. I am in fact set up. We're good to go. Let's get it in. We got things to talk about. Lots of stuff. Let's get our links up here. Let's go over the year in review first. USA will play this, and I was begging them for this fucking link. It was pretty funny. I think they smoked a bunch at that moment. I had asked 3 times. They missed my chat twice, and I was like, man, maybe they aren't trying to share this link? I don't know. But I was like, I'm pretty sure they just missed it. So I was like, I need that video you played, and they had moved to another video, and I was like, fuck. It was pretty funny. Because I was trying to hunt it down. I was like, I could just find it. I was like, I'll just find it. All right, music. Thank you, music. Good songs, good intro. All right, let's get to it. All right. I was hunting it down. So this We Are the Resistance one, I kept searching TikTok, or I kept searching Instagram by accident. I don't know why I thought it was Instagram, but I kept searching Instagram. And it was funny, too, because the link up at the top of the page originally was just their likes. It was USA Hole's X account and then /likes. So I was like, fucking son of a bitch, dude. Like, there's just the right amount of information for me to think that I can find this, and I cannot fucking find it. I almost DM'd you a screenshot, Big Room. I was gonna be like, you gotta find this video for me. Like, it's necessary. I need it. Yeah, okay, so I don't know. Somebody else posted this. Here we go. We got the link now, though, so we're good. And I recorded it. Also recorded it on OBS to save to my hard drive immediately. This is pretty good. This is some pretty good stuff. Let's get into it.
As president, we're back.
Why? What? Oh, I know why. It's quiet. Turn that up. Let's turn that up. Also, what's up with this, though? Chrome video? Why does it look like that? Shouldn't. Whatever. Okay, we'll just crop it now. Well, that's the other thing, too. I usually like to crop it so that we can see the link. But this isn't like, that's why I kind of like YouTube. When you scroll down, it's like, it'll give the description in the account. So, oh, it's up here. Oh, okay. There we go. We're learning, chat. Okay, there we go. Now the video and the account will be in display, which is what we want. Okay. that posted this. Good. Okay. All right. Fair use, proper fair use content. That's right. Susie. Yep. Susie Rizzio. I actually don't know who that is or what. If you know them, I don't. So we should follow them. We should sign in on our account. And I probably already actually did that because I was logged in
First full day.
on the other browser. I use Chrome for the stream and Firefox for my personal use.
As
Wink,
president, we're back.
wink. That's right, we're back.
I'm glad Trump's here at the moment.
Baby.
It's like Daddy
Me
arrived
too.
and He's taking his belt off.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
glad
you,
he
Daddy.
acknowledges that I'm a good boy. I
Yep,
am a
he
good boy.
acknowledged that we're a good boy, which I already clipped. Don't you worry, chat. Don't you worry your pretty little heads. I already clipped that.
First full day.
He acknowledged
president,
we're very
back.
good boys. Administrative compliant stream.
I'm glad
as it
Trump's
were.
here at the moment.
Me
It's
too,
Like Daddy
yes.
arrived and he's taking his belt
Daddy
off.
showed
Glad
up.
he acknowledges that I'm a good boy. I am
We're
a
very
boy.
They
good.
don't
We
need
don't
to
get a
fit-
paddling like the naughty little girls that Tucker Carlson suggested. Women, evil. Okay, all right. We're very good boys. Women, don't even get. Have you read the Bible?
$30.
Chat.
They can have three. They don't need to have 250 pencils.
You don't have the cards
Two
right now. With us, you start having.
Is that a new clip? 250 pencils, he just said? Oh my God. Maybe I just misremembered. I remember that he said something about dolls. Maybe I just misheard. This is hilarious. I guess technically that's true, right? Because he didn't get sworn in until like whenever they get sworn in.
Playing cards.
Right, 5 million.
It's funny. It's funny to think. No, it's not sad. It's hilarious. The 22nd, I knew I was right. I was going to say it out loud, but I was like, I'll let Big Room feel smart and let them. So I didn't know that, Big Room. Thank you. The 22nd, yes, that's right.
I hereby give myself.
No, I did. When you said that, I was like, oh, fuck, that's right. Oh, my God. Because I remember what I was going to do now. I was going to do this. Trump Project 2025 tracker. I was going to open up with this and I forgot, which I'm kind of glad I did now because it would have reminded me that it's not even been a full fucking year yet. God damn, dude. All right, so only 1,110 days, 15 hours, 34 minutes, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 seconds. Now only 33 minutes, 15 hours, 1,110 days left until Trump is no longer president. Okay, hold on. Play it back. 251
Have three. They
pencils.
don't need to have 250 pencils.
You don't have the cards right now.
50. All right. This was the most embarrassing part to me, I think, personally. Let's talk about this part specifically here. That's right. Good. Okay, thank you. Good. Yep. Everybody write that down. Wrong, but there you go. Wake up, lurkers. Thank you, Big Room.
Write that down. Write that down.
Gonna be a test later. All right. This is all gonna be on the test later. Get your notes out. All right. This pissed me off the most. I'm not gonna say embarrassed because I want no association with what the United States government is doing at this moment. Not embarrassed because I have nothing to do with this. This is fucking ridiculous. This is absolutely absurd. Trump made the United States government look like a bunch of asshats. And if MAGA or any Republican that voted, let me chill out a little bit, would suggest that this was a good idea or anything that he did in North Korea was as well, I would disagree. I would accuse you as being equally. I know. Okay, this doesn't matter because I'm not talking to anybody on the right now. But God, does it piss me off when they look at Zelensky and call him a bad leader and say he didn't have an election because he's like trying to like. So much. So we all get it here. But then the North Korea thing specifically was something I was just comparing it to because Republicans will talk about that. They'll be like, Trump went to North Korea. No other leader's done that. And I'm like, yeah, because they knew that if they did, Kim Jong-un would just use that as propaganda to say, look, the West is bending its knee to North Korea, and you fell for the same damn propaganda. Trump went and took pictures and said, look, North Korea is bending its knee to me. And everybody, all the Republicans believed it. And it drives me up a goddamn wall.
With us, you start having cards.
Zelensky, one of the best modern world leaders. I cannot stress this enough. Ireland, I'm pretty sure, also had a pretty good leader for a little bit. I got to look back into that. But genuinely, when I look at world leaders and world powers, Ukraine, Zelensky, if you want a good example of who knows what to do and how to lead a goddamn country, that's a lot of work, I assure you. Zelensky knows. And when I make the assessment from all of the world leaders that I have observed, Zelensky, pretty good, pretty goddamn good. Only one I would credit to any sort of ideology for what and how to model anything out of. End of statement. Yeah, he glazed Kim Jong-un's donut. Trump went to North Korea and just slathered, he got his tongue and just with his tongue slathered glaze all over Kim Jong-un's donut. And the fucking Republicans ate that shit up too. They were like, we're happy to suck up the glaze that spilled off the floor. Daddy Sir Trump. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. We have 3 more years of, this is the most transparent presidency ever. Fuck the Democrats too. I'm not a Democrat, you ignorant ass Republicans. Again, me talking to a Republican hypothetically. God, educate yourselves. We live in a time where there's no excuse to be fucking ignorant, okay? All right. Get onto the mic. Come on to the show, all right? Learn new experiences, okay? You're going to talk to women and trans women and people of color, and you're going to shut the fuck up and listen, you ignorant-ass Republicans. End of statement.
Right, for $5 million, this could be yours.
I hereby give myself $1 billion.
I could.
All right, I fact-checked that. There's a lot that goes into that. This is why I hate the fucking Republicans. I don't know. He didn't technically give himself a fucking $1 billion. He's suing the United States government or some bullshit like that. And the Republicans will just be... That's why I was like, I'm not even going to fucking touch this one because the Republicans are going to be like, he did that illegally. He took our... I know it's our tax dollars, okay? All right. But he went through the legal process of suing, and therefore he's allowed to have that $1 billion. I know we're all struggling and we're worried about healthcare and food, but the price of eggs and gas, it's down, okay? All right. And now we have a bunch of Venezuelan oil. So Trump's allowed to have $1 billion as far as I'm concerned,
say,
buddy.
No, we don't want a free plane.
A lot of people are saying maybe we like a dictator. I don't like a dictator.
You better comply.
Again, not touching the plane.
Otherwise you're not getting any federal funding.
We can do this.
That was a good one. We should look that one up.
You better comply.
We should look that one up and watch that one again. Who is that? That was the Big Room. Do you remember who this was? Maryland, right? Who was that? That was like the governor or like the state representative of Maryland. That was way early on. She was like, he was like, you better comply to the trans ideology bullshit that we're suggesting. And she was like, I don't know what you're talking about, and we're not gonna. That's just not happening. Maryland? How do you spell Maryland? Maryland State Representative. Yeah, Big Room. I agree. Let's just say talking back to Trump. We'll find it. It obviously wasn't Maryland. It was some other state. God damn, son of a bitch. What other states start with M? It wasn't Massachusetts. Michigan? I'm like 9 billion% it's Maryland. All right, let's go back to this. What was this? Who was this?
Federal funding.
Maine. God damn. There it is. It was right there. It's right there. Maine Governor Janet Mills. There we go. Maine Governor Janet Mills. Yeah. I say talking back. How do we find that fucking Mills? What was it about again? It was so... Can we search a specific timeline? Oh my God. What was that meeting even? Telling Trump... How do we search something like this? God, this is so fucking annoying. Here it is. Is this
We
it?
need people in the country, but they have to weight lift.
Shut up.
Been broken. Is Maine here? The government somewhat liberal, although I did
There it
very
is.
well
Yeah,
there.
this is it. This
Crazy,
is it.
but,
When was this? 10 months ago. Like I said, way early on in the meeting. Here we go.
She got hit so hard, she said, I can't do it. They forced her to go out. No, go out again.
I don't know. I think he's talking about some bullshit. He was talking about the trans thing, so I don't remember. Lincoln Riley or whatever the fuck those. We won't talk too much shit about it, but it's a little bullshit. The right literally only has 2 examples of women in trans sports, and it is whatever the fuck he's talking about right now. And I refuse to acknowledge it as a reality or care about it because it's a bunch of nonsense. So if Republicans bring it up, I'm just going to tell them the same shit they always tell me. Fake news, buddy. Nice. What's this one? Is this the same? You were looking it up too? Nice. Thank you. Good. Okay, we should watch this one too. Just let's see what she's saying. When was this from? Is this more recent? 9 months ago? Okay,
Governor
that's fine.
Mills
Let's
is
watch this.
digging her heels in and says she will continue to follow the laws, which she says allows transgender students to participate in girls and women's sports.
My issue is about the rule of law, pure and simple. It's not about transgender sports.
Governor Janet Mills is firing back at
Why do they interrupt whatever she was saying there? What?
President Donald Trump after he demanded a, quote, full-throated apology from her for failing to follow his executive order that would not allow transgender athletes to participate in girls and women's sports.
I read the Constitution.
There we go.
The Constitution says that the president, the chief executive, shall take care that the laws be faithfully executed. It doesn't allow him to make laws out of whole cloth by tweet or Instagram post.
Clip
or
that.
Press release.
We're clipping it. It's clipped.
Executive order.
Don't worry.
President Trump wrote on Truth Social over the weekend that the state of Maine has apologized, but he
Okay, well, the state of Maine has apologized for the governor's strong, but totally. Did that happen? You know what? Until she acknowledges that happened, I'm going to believe that probably didn't happen.
still wants Governor Mills to.
She probably said, let's talk about this, and he took it as apology because he is a third grade reading level, and she's a little too sophisticated for him to understand. He took her kind attitude as an apology.
Secretary of State Shenna Bellows says the state has actually not apologized.
Yeah, thank you. Did I call that one?
In a statement to Maine's Total Coverage, Bellows said, as Maine's Secretary of State, I'm responsible for placing the state seal on all official acts of the state of Maine as part of my duties under the Maine Constitution.
All right, let's get live on YouTube,
Trump
too.
Stated that the state of Maine had apologized. It was important for Mainers to know that no such paperwork had crossed my desk. Not that the state needs to apologize for anything, of course. Mills goes on to say that President Trump should be focused on more pressing issues than whether or not Maine is going to comply with his executive order.
People in Maine and across the country are waiting for an economic plan from the current occupant of the White House. And so far, we've seen none.
President Trump not only demanded an apology from Governor Mills, but he also says he wants her to make a public statement that she will never challenge the federal government again. Just 7 days ago, the state was given 10 days to get in compliance with Title IX after the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services found Greeley High School, the Maine Principals Association, and the Maine Department of Education were in violation. For Maine's Total Coverage, I'm Jackie Mundry.
Great. Also, let's watch the...
Do it. Goes out again, gets it again. No, that's it. She didn't want to die, and it's crazy. But the NCAA has complied immediately. By the way, that's good. But I understand Maine. Is Maine here? The governor of Maine? Well, are you not going to comply with it?
I'm complying with state and federal laws.
We are the federal law. Well, you better do it.
No. That's incorrect. Again, she said as well. We just watched the video where she said that. I clipped that part. Yeah. Your comment applies to everything that the Trump administration is doing. Big room. It's just not happening. I know. Is Maine here? Is the whole population of the state of Maine, are they here? Because I'd like to let them know that trans people, I am the federal government, okay? All right. The Constitution said that you have to respect my authority, buddy. Oh my God. Dude. Oh, ridiculous.
But I understand Maine. Is Maine here, the governor of Maine? Are you not going to comply?
All right. In his defense, he did follow up with the governor of Maine.
With it?
We'll throw Trump a bone. We'll throw the Republicans a bone. He wasn't as unintelligent as he normally is. This was early in his. Again, he's been working hard, right? You can tell his brain is getting an 817 mushed. It's getting potato mushed from being a fucking president, running a goddamn nation. Again, I look at Zelensky, a good leader who's been handling it and holding it together. And as we see Trump's brain significantly deteriorating, the smartest thing that he's done for his entire campaign, I could point to it and look at this moment right here where he actually did. We were making fun of him a little bit for what he said there, right? But he actually did follow it up where he said governor of Maine. He's not said anything intelligent since this day 10 months ago. End of statement.
We are the federal law. Well, you better do it.
We should clip that. We should clip that. We should clip that one. We are the federal law, okay? Maine.
Are you?
I want the part where he says Maine,
want
too.
To die, and it's crazy, but the NCAA has complied immediately, by the way. That's good. But I understand Maine. Is Maine here, the governor of Maine? Well, are you not going to comply with it?
I'm complying with state and federal laws.
We are the federal law. Well, you better do it. You better do it because you're not going to get any federal funding at all if you don't.
You
and
better
by the
do
way,
it.
your population, even though it's somewhat
We are the federal law, but
your population doesn't want men
tension?
playing in women's sports. So you better.
This was wild. All this is. Don't worry, we're gonna get back to the year in review. I gotta wait. Let me make sure I can see the YouTube comments. Hello, welcome. Thanks for saying hi. Sorry I missed your comment there. You might have already scrolled away. Welcome, friends. I'm watching on a live, same username on Twitch. Go to Twitch, make an account on Twitch. Come follow me over there. You can call in. You want to call in? Any Republicans on YouTube? Would you like to call in? I'll let you call in. We can debate whatever you'd like. Trans rights, women's rights, abortion, which is women's rights, but dog boys, cat girls, that's a big one. That's a hot topic of debate around here. And we've also got pizza politics, hat politics. So take your pick. And if you want to see what we're watching, it's on the Twitch. I'll figure out how to get it up on the YouTube another day. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. You all aren't worth it. Go make a Twitch. The chat's way better on there. Go make a Twitch account and come to Twitch, okay? I don't know what you're doing on YouTube. You're probably a Nazi if you're on there. Okay. Thank you. How do you do it? Chat. Why is that so quiet? Son.
I got a sick child to feed. So if you want to chat, roll up your sleeves and do some honest labor.
I turned it down.
I don't want to chat.
During the ASMR. Thank you. It's all possible.
And
here he comes.
Mr. Like You, I'd like you to meet Spike.
Hello, I'm viewers like you.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. Everything's brought to you by viewers like you.
Thank you.
I'm really excited to be part of your project. Hey,
Hype train started immediately to level 3.
TV dreams. Score.
Thank you. Good night. I appreciate it. All right, I'm sure you saw my DM, so I don't need to reiterate what I said. Meggie, let's go. I don't know. Kitchen Flap, that's just a cool name. Boyfriend Son. That's okay. It's funny. It's a funny name. Cool. Thanks, Doug. It's all possible thanks to viewers like you. Chat. Mr. Big Room, it's all brought to you by Mr. Big Room, okay? All right. The rest of you YouTubers, okay? Like I said, make a Twitch. All right? Get on the Twitch. All right? Welcome, Hell Reaper. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome to the year in review. We're making fun of Trump and Republicans. We're live on YouTube too, okay? YouTube viewers. All right. If you're a Republican, you're wrong. You're wrong. Tell me about your views, and then I'll explain why you're wrong. You got tricked. Okay. All right. I know it's tough to admit. It's really sad. You're scared. You're really scared. You felt inferior to a black woman that was more intelligent than you, and now you're completely horrified because you've actually elected somebody actually very incredibly less intelligent than you and genuinely evil. And I know you're not evil, Republicans, okay, in the YouTube chat. You're just unintelligent, all right? And so we're going to educate you. Call in. Come on, get up on here. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. Welcome. Make a Twitch. Go make a Twitch account. We're working on setting up the YouTube so that people can see what we're doing, but the main thing's on Twitch. We're looking for any Republican that would like to talk about and explain their views. Also, you can call in. You can call in on Twitch. If you come to the Twitch, it'll be a lot easier to get you connected to the call-in show, so get up on there. We'll get you connected. We'll get you in.
You better
in.
comply,
Get on the mic.
otherwise you're not getting any federal funding.
Thank you again. Big Room. Yes, appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate you. You're the best.
See you in court. Every state. Good. I'll see you in court. I look forward to that. That should be a really
That's
easy
right.
one.
She said that. We should clip that part too. We probably already did 10 months ago when this happened. Oh, we've been recording that whole time. Great. Perfect.
You better comply because otherwise you're not getting any federal funding.
None. No federal funding for you, Maine. Okay, all right. Do you have any fucking idea, Republicans, where the goddamn funding comes from? Blue states, places like New York and California. Okay, all right. Maybe Texas a little bit, but we all have to look into that. All right. But the only reason they did that is because Texas removed regulations on shit with corporations. So very evil. Again, as I said earlier, corporations moved to Texas because they're evil and horrible people and didn't care about regulations and are trying to enforce children to work in mines and are just sucking up all the water. And so Trump's supporting that. Well, you can't see the video, but like I said, make a Twitch, come on the Twitch, and then you can see it. Otherwise, you're just going to hear me shitting on Republicans. Okay, that's going to be the whole YouTube
Good. I'll
situation.
See you in court. I look forward to that. That should be a real easy one.
Yep, we'll see you in court, Trump.
And enjoy your
You're
life
pedophile
after governor,
rapist.
I don't think you'll be in elected
Trump,
politics.
Should we put that in the title? Maybe Trump, pedophile rapist. See you in court, buddy. Well, let's look at both cameras. See you in court.
Every state has a responsibility to comply with Title IX. They have an obligation, a legal obligation.
I don't know what Title IX is, nor do I care. I do not respect the white man's law, nor will I acknowledge it. You read the Great Law of Peace and tell me what that says, and then I'll read your Title IX. Until then, wiping my ass with it, buddy.
Aggressively, and we're going to be protecting our citizens.
All right, funny stuff. Good stuff. Back to the year in review. Good. This is fun. Yeah, I'm good. This is why I wanted to watch this. This shit's good. Some good shit. Yes, thank you for the hype train. Let's go. 10 subs, dog. You're the best. You're the fucking best. Good night. Yeah, Twitch. I thought about that. Twitch would not let that shit in the title. Twitch would never. YouTube. I might be able to get away with it in YouTube. Oh, welcome. All right, go make a Twitch. Bites. Welcome. So tell me about Trump. Tell me about your opinions. You've been tricked. You've been fooled. You don't know what you're talking about or what you're doing. Why'd you vote? You felt intimidated by a black woman, right? And that's why you chose to vote for a white man. And so Trump's evil. You're more intelligent than him, I promise you. Add a Q&A sticker. I don't know what it's talking about. Have a favorite number. I don't know what YouTube's talking about, but okay. So welcome in. Thank you for joining. You probably already scrolled away because you have the attention span of a goldfish. Yeah, I know, right? That's really funny. Yeah, fuck YouTube and the Nazis on there. Oh, hello. Oh, they stayed. Big room, they stayed. They stayed around. Oh, how exciting. And so again, hold on. Just chill out. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Big room. Appreciate it. You're the best. Show must go on, and it goes on only with your moral support. I appreciate it. Well, not only. The show must go on, right? So I guess it would without it. But that's really sad and doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know what I'm saying right now. Thank you. The show must go on, though, right? And so, hold on. I gotta look at this person's thank you. I really do appreciate it. I'll DM you a cute picture later, Big Room, okay, of my dog. All right, that's not innuendo, the rest of you, okay, for TOS purposes. That's not innuendo. I'm talking about my little puppers, okay? All right, okay, all right, I'll DM you later, that picture, Big Room. Yeah, I know your knees are buckling because you're probably like a little boy. What are you, like 19, 20 bites? You're probably a child, and so you don't have a lot of life experiences, in particular with women. And so I'm sure you've had a lot of life experiences with white men around you. And again, that's why you have TDS. You were so willing to that's Trump dick sucking syndrome. You have TDSS. And so, you know, we know you want girl cock too. Like, you just are super into trans women and you want to suck some girl cock real bad. And it's fine. Just come to the King Club with me and be normal. Okay. Okay, I don't know. That's a lot of personal information. So let me teach you some internet security and safety here. Do not give information away like that. Okay. Shouldn't it's a lot of, that's too much personal information to be. Don't give away personal information like that. Okay, so welcome to the world. I know you think that you know what you're doing because you said you have a wife and a child. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, you don't. You definitely do not. I could tell for a fact by your lack of PSYOP security there. You're very confused. You're very unsure. You voted for Trump, and God only fucking knows why. And so we're here to educate you. All right, come in with the questions. So why is Trump a good leader? Hello, welcome in, Naomi. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Good luck, Mr. Big Room. Yeah, sounds good, Big Room. Thank you. Yes, and sorry, Twitch chat as well and YouTube chat. Okay, I got two chats going here. I got two things going on. We gotta give it time. Gok, that's right. Grok, actually, that's what Elon Musk named. No, that's what Grok is. But I got you. Yeah, Gok. My understanding is, though, Elon is such a big fan of girl cock that he named his AI after girl cock, Grok. But I could be wrong. I don't know. This is my username. I could be wrong. I'm not 100%. You'll have to fact check me on that, chat. Get in the comments. Okay, so bites. I asked a few questions. Did you hear them? Do you need me to repeat them? I think they left. They got insulted because I told them they didn't know what they were doing with their life. So, all right, back to the YouTube, not the YouTube, not you, YouTube. The video that I'm watching on my Twitch. YouTubers, go make a Twitch account, okay, and follow me there. I spelled this wrong. Same username on YouTube. I spelled this wrong. .Twitch TV. Okay.
We can do this the easy way.
And then you can see what we're watching.
Or the hard way.
Have you said thank you once?
That's right. We're doing it the hard way. And if you came onto the Twitch, you would understand what I'm talking about.
But it's also, if you don't answer, I guess you get fired.
Do you think he violated the law? Well, technically, yeah, but he has the authority to do it.
He violated the law, but technically, he has the authority to do it. So
if you're competent, it's easy. If you're incompetent, it's impossible. But I'm very competent.
Some of the things that I say will be incorrect.
Eli. Oh my God, this is the best shit I've ever seen in my entire life. Some of the things, YouTube, I can't even, that I say might be incorrect.
Nobody was texting war plans.
Either he was lying to us on Sunday, or he's incompetent.
How's the number on your phone?
Well, if you have somebody else's contact,
Here, can we? I don't know. Can we show this to YouTube somehow? What if we turn the green screen off? Green screen off. I don't know about that. Okay, that's fine. We'll just leave that. We'll just leave it like that. That's fine. Okay, YouTubers, I scared them off. I clearly scared off whoever Bites is. They clearly are. I must have called them out. Damn, I forgot. Forgot you got to be polite about that shit. They if they're actually whatever age they said they were with a wife and child, they probably definitely ran away scared as fuck. Feel a little bad now. Yeah, should have voted for Kamala. Should have voted for Kamala. She would have she had policies that would have directly helped you, Bites. Again, I'm sure you've left by now, but anybody that also believes what Bites is talking about, Kamala Harris had direct policies that would have helped first-time home buyers and families, young American Republican families specifically, young Republican men in particular, with political policies that she had regarding taxes and home owning and things like that. But whatever, we'll never now. It doesn't matter. It's a waste of time talking about it now, right? Oh my God. Okay.
And then somehow it gets sucked in.
I always say you got to
if I knew more about it at the time, maybe I could have actually made a difference.
learn from every experience.
People are sort of looking around thinking, wow, well, maybe I could
I'm hitting
put
the
a
ball.
chicken in my backyard.
Steak and shake has been
They
great.
were big room. They were, but we got to remember as well. We're breaking down their ideologies. I get it. Republicans, you're scared. I get it. Everything you've believed in your entire life, I'm sitting here, I'm telling you you're wrong and you don't know what you're talking about. I understand. It's very, very scary. We've all had our world views shattered before, okay? I get it's your first time. All right. We've been there. All right. That's why we're here for you as leftists. That's the whole, we're here. We're here for you. You're safe. It's okay. All right. You can come to the King Club. You come hang out. You have a really good time. Eat some hot dogs, gobble some glizzies. All right. We're all going to have a good time. They're free. All right.
For RFK, the French fries.
You can't get a glass of water in your office?
No, they have to pay for it. They have to join the water club.
Why are you protecting pedophiles?
That is maybe the most offensive thing you could say to me.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
Look, he's not like a friend of mine.
Are we still talking about Epstein? God, what the fuck? Are we still talking about Biden? Republicans in chat, are you still talking about Biden?
He's somebody that I know.
Have you seen that letter?
I've not, but I would love to see it.
This is a letter
it seems really wild. Yeah, I don't want to see it.
Is that a good signature? Seriously, is that a good signature? Columbus
Terrible. Disgusting.
See this pad? My desk is the Middle East. Dear Mr. Japan, here's the story. The windmills are driving the whales crazy.
Yep, it's the windmills. Not the actual, it's the windmills, everybody. Here, let me get myself back up. We are hitting the bong. But it is, in fact, though. I know you can't hear this, YouTube, but don't come to my Twitch and you can see the fucking video that we're watching and listen to it. It's the windmills. They're the thing driving the whales crazy. Not any sort of science that would suggest that sonar might be messing them up, which also we've studied whales, and that's what they use to communicate and navigate around the sea and whatnot. So probably has nothing to do with submarine sonar affecting and interfering with the exact same signals that we've realized that whales also put out in their usage of sonar. Probably the windmills. It's most likely the windmills. They're fucking with birds, too. Do you have any idea how many birds die because of the glare from solar panels? Republicans? A lot.
Skedaddle. Stealth technology. It's
good night. Good night. Good night, Big Room. Good to see you. Thank you for the gift subs. I really appreciate it. Here's to a year. We're streaming every day. That's the New Year's resolution. This is day 5. Some days are probably going to be ASMR where I'm not here at all, but end of statement.
You have draw, and then you have draw. Nothing bad can happen. It can only good happen. Tua tag ovalia. I haven't learned this language yet. What did he say? I don't want to comment on it.
I missed that one.
Ovalia.
I haven't learned his language yet. What is he telling me?
What did he say?
I don't want to comment on it. The answer is yes.
I don't know them, but I love them.
It's a record that won't be beaten by practically, I would say, by anybody. I have no idea what they analyzed, but whatever they analyzed it well.
Grabbed like you grab a beautiful little baby. You grab your baby. They were getting yippee. I'm sending them a $10,000 bonus.
Where's that money coming from?
I don't know. I'll get it from someplace.
Oh my God. MAG Americans would defend the fuck out of that, dude. He'd be like, yeah, Trump, he'll get it from someplace. You woke liberal leftists is who will get it from. You get your jobs, buddy, and you work in the taxes you pay. What up, Bigley? Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome. A lot of political coverage today. We're live on YouTube too, so we got a double chat going on if you're wondering what happens later. Go to my YouTube and help me out. If anybody's got a YouTube account, go there and just type some stuff in the chat there. Well, hopefully that'll take you to it. Okay. Don't click that link. Don't click that link. Gotcha. Don't worry. Here we go. It's loading up. I'll get you. Go to the YouTube, everybody. Oops, don't worry about that echo. Okay, hold on. Let's edit that chat too. Hello, welcome. Okay. Command edit YouTube. There we go. Click that link. This one. That one. What's up, Watson? YouTube. We're live on YouTube. We're trying to get the YouTube Republicans. Hello, YouTube. If go make a Twitch account, okay? All right. And then you can come debate me. All right, Republicans. Until then, I don't know what to tell. You're just going to have to, we're watching YouTube videos on the Twitch, okay? All right, the main things going on the Twitch. Until then, you're just going to hear me shit talking how ignorant Trump and Republicans are with no real context, okay? So just, all right. That was for the YouTubers. Okay, Twitch, welcome. Watson, Bigley, Lawfer? The chat don't work? I'm not 100% what you're talking about. Welcome in. How do I say your name? Ozik? Lawfer. Did I get it right? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Welcome, Bigley. Uzi K? I feel like I didn't say that right. Uzike? Was I closer on the second one? Uziki. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not sure where you're from, so I'm not 100% exactly how to pronounce that the way you're, are you, okay, sounds good, thank you. I would say UZI as Uzi. I would say that as Uzi, right? Like, that would be whatever the language that I've grown up in speaking English would suggest to me that that's how I pronounce what it is that you have put into the chat. But I'm feeling like that's wrong. I'm feeling like you might have had a different way that you were exactly pronouncing that you there. But okay. All right. Moving on. I appreciate it. If you want me to pronounce your name better than that, please continue to help me with that. But until then, I guess we'll go with Uziki. Uziki. Can I go with the second part of it? Lawfer? Can I just say Lawfer? Because I feel like I'm going to make an ass of myself if I keep saying that. Okay.
The 2.7 is now 3.1.
I'm gonna hit the bong.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, it just came out. This is not Home Depot. I've always said, why doesn't it have a flagpole from the grass? Darling, could you turn off the pile driver? Sorry, darling, that's progress. They will never give me a Nobel Peace Prize.
The two things I got from the United Nations, a bad escalator and a bad teleprompter.
Be cool when you walk down. Don't pop down the stairs. Since politics, I never mention looks. Woman with the wild hair. I guess we can say a trophy wife. The fat Johnson.
This is the best thing I've ever seen.
Completely unacceptable to see fat generals and admirals.
My body is a little bit larger than his.
They think that they're hardcore. We are so much more hardcore.
He looks like he's like 4'10".
People say that you are like American Psycho.
Men and women are different in this way, is that men can compartmentalize things.
The other one is real one.
I kind of want to look that up. I kind of want to look that full clip up.
Men and women are different in this way, is that men can.
Who's that? Who's this guy? Fuck, I don't even know who that is. Does anybody know who that is? If anybody knows who that is, let me know so I can look them up. Again, welcome in, Watson. Lawfer. Thank you. All right, cool. Yeah, like usernames, it's tough sometimes. Well, some people, they'll use their username like almost like a real name. Yeah, and they'll get like really offended. So thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Lawfer. Oh, hello. Welcome. Sorry, I missed your chats. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Welcome. All right. So we got a little thing in the corner here. Katie Miller podcast. All right. Now, if we can figure out who this is, Katie Miller podcast. Let's just look up Trump administration. Trump administration members. I'm sure it'll be on the list. People, can we get like a list? Like a bunch of pictures or something? Thank you. No. Nope. No. What? Scott Bassett? No. Okay. All right. We're gonna find this person. Who is this? Who's this guy? Here we go. Let's see here. Still no? Is he not on the administration? Who the fuck is this guy? Oh my god. Okay. All right. Here we go. I got it. Okay. Screenshot. Let's screenshot this whole scene here. Okay. Yep. Save that. All right. Let's go to Google. Google image search. Okay. Mike Johnson. God damn. Okay.
What's the most annoying part about being speaker?
Probably no downtime.
Mike Johnson, the Katie Miller podcast. Got it. Thank you. We're going to watch this. So when the fucking Republicans tell me, when they fucking tell me, okay, that I'm taking shit out of context, I'll be like, I promise you. I promise you I'm not. We're going to watch every fucking second of this 52 minutes and 5 seconds of Mike and Kelly Johnson on marriage, family, and demands of the job, the Katie Miller podcast, episode 16. We're going to immediately dislike this because I know it's going to be garbage. Oh, we'll sign in, YouTube. You think we won't fucking sign in just to dislike this shit? Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe we'll like it. I don't know. I guess I don't know anything about Katie Miller. I don't know. Maybe she's a leftist that actually like presses them on some shit. I guess we'll find out. Speaker of the House, is that who he is? Mike Johnson? What up, Park Course? Welcome in. Good to see you. We got. I forget that you can just screenshot things and search it on Google and get the immediate answers to everything that you would ever need. Yeah, so we got it. We got it. We're good.
Compartmentalize.
Thank you, though. Thank you. Speaker, is he the Speaker of the House? I don't really know. We should read up about him as well. You know, I care so little for these people because I hate them. I hate them so much. He's just genuinely evil. And then, like, I look at Republicans and they'll cry. They cry victim. And they're like, can't you say anything nice about Mike Johnson and Stephen Miller and Trump? And I'm like, no, they're genuinely, they would literally throw you, even if you said you voted for them, they would throw you under a bus just for a laugh, not even as a metaphor, just because they thought it was fucking funny. They're genuinely evil. There's nothing nice to say about them. All right. James Michael Johnson, born January 30th, 1972, is an American lawyer and politician serving as the 56th Speaker of the United States House of Representatives since 2023. Thank you, Watson. Okay. Watson knew. The rest of you, Watson has set the grading curve pretty high. Okay. All right. The rest of you lurkers, parkours. All right. No, I'm joking. Parkours. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it. The rest of you lurkers who aren't parkours and didn't say you're lurking, you're getting registered as bots. So get in here. All right. Tell me you're lurking. Redeem the not a bot. Okay. All right. And no, the grading curve has been set very high by Watson. Okay. Big Room wrote the test. It's going to be pretty hard.
Write that down. Write that down.
So I suggest you all write that down. All right. Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House. Got it. 56th Speaker of the House. We're all going to remember that so we can sound smart next time we're discrediting the Republicans.
The other one is you want. How many ones?
Anything that I say, no matter how crazy, Usha has to smile and laugh.
I was going to use a B word. My wife would not be happy. Nothing but kissing my ass. People from shithole countries.
Appreciate the lurk. Thank you. Thank you for joining, Hell Reaper. Enjoy your emotes. If anybody asks, okay, all right. It's a jar of lemonade. It's warm because it's been sitting outside. Okay, all right. I forget my reasoning for explaining why it was salty. But I have a good excuse. Salt actually brings, yes, that's right. Yeah, salt brings out a little bit of the sweetness. You might not know this. But if you put a little pinch of salt in your lemonade, it'll make it a little sweeter. So, enjoy.
These guys don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
We are done with that shit.
Go yourself. No fucking way.
And yourself.
To my haters, F you.
Stop yelling. Yes.
Stop the show. Stop the show.
Jersey.
Hey, Trump, we won't let you take our democracy down. Burn it down to the ground.
Who's this? Okay, we gotta look this one up too. We gotta. What is this? Everybody, wait! Stop the show. Stop the show. Google image search. My new best friend today. Yep, here we go. Hello. 6 months ago? All right. Representative Hank Johnson. Okay, we definitely got to sign in to our account.
Ladies and gentlemen, Congressman Hank Johnson here with my Fender Stratocaster. Just recently picked it up. Thought I would try it out. I hate to hurt your ears and everything.
Yeah, here we go.
I'm just learning to play guitar. And it happens to be Black Music Month of 2025, and so I'm compelled to
fucking go
and with some thoughts about that old song, "Hey Joe," you know, to give some commentary on where we are now. And if y'all don't mind,
this is the best. This is the best.
Me.
I fucking love this. I gotta download this, and I should just play it on repeat for YouTube. I should just play this on repeat for YouTube. This would be, this is what I should have on repeat for the YouTube. Okay, okie doke. Let's, we're restarting it, okay? And we're gonna hit record on OBS, and we're gonna record this, and then I'm gonna just send it straight to my phone. Okay, everybody shush. Don't, shush.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Congressman Hank Johnson here with my Fender Stratocaster. Just recently picked it up. Thought I would try it out. I hate to hurt your ears and everything, but I'm just learning to play guitar. And it happens to be Black Music Month of 2025. And so I'm compelled with a new guitar and with some thoughts about that old song, Hey Joe, you know, to give some commentary on where we are now. And if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna just strum a little bit. Please don't hold it against me. Hey, Trump, where you going with that gun in your hand? Hey, Trump, where you going with that gun in your hand? I'm going down the street and shoot down democracy. You know I want to be a king someday. I'm going down and shoot democracy down. You know I want to be the king someday. Hey, Donald Trump, we won't let you take our democracy down. Take it down to the ground. Hey, Trump, we won't let you take our democracy down. Burn it down to the ground. That's it, y'all. Thank you.
That was great. That was amazing. Okay, we're gonna send that to our phone and we're just gonna play that on repeat for the YouTube. What I don't know. Well, he is black, right, Watson? So I don't I mean, I feel like that'd be more of like a singing choice, right? I don't know. I'm scared to answer that question. I don't know how to answer that one. Right, like that would be he mentioned that it was like black music. It was Black History Month, right? I think when he uploaded that, like whatever, it was 8 months ago. And so he called it like Black Music Month. So I don't I don't know, Watson. That was good though. That was good. And now I kind of hold on.
Where you going with that gun in your hand?
Yeah, I'm not sure. That was the first I had heard him talk. I just assumed that he sounded like that. Again, I've not really heard him talk. Did he switch from when he first started talking?
Just recently picked it up. Thought I would try it out. I hate to hurt your ears and everything, but I'm just learning to play guitar, and it happens to be Black Music Month of 2025, and so I'm compelled with a new guitar.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure either. Yeah, I don't know. That's a fair critique. But I wasn't here. I liked it. Thought it was good.
We will win. We won't rest. He's always been sort of a loser, but an intelligent one.
You got to get CNN to talk about these issues.
We're literally talking about it right now.
People are aroused. I haven't seen people so aroused in a very, very long time.
I will praise Nancy Pelosi.
I hate my opponent, and I don't want the best for them.
He's just a vile creature.
Every parade has the right to exist.
We all are going to die.
I don't think there's anything going to get me in heaven. Turn the volume up.
If you want to take it outside.
Mr. Chairman, it could
I am that
not a
shit to 11.
secret Nazi.
Why don't you wear a suit?
I have not lost control.
Biden can't hit a ball 30 yards. I looked at his swing.
You know, this president doesn't sleep. He's working all the time.
Don't forget. So
I don't want to keep doing this. I'm going to call it.
this is going to be great television, I will say.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. We'll watch this later. And who cares about Mike Johnson? Well, again, we'll watch the Mike Johnson thing later. That's good stuff. Let's close out some of this other stuff. We're probably not going to read about that today. Maybe we'll do that later. We'll read some of that later. We might read some other drones, so we'll leave that up. But we'll close out of that. Okay, we have other links that we're going to go over. We wanted to fact check some stuff here. Let's look at Trump's okay, let's actually search this in a different way. What foreign governments did Trump get loans from? Somebody said full list of countries that made payments to Donald Trump. No, that's not what I want. Somebody told me that let me search this in a different way. After wasting his inheritance, that's what somebody told me. Somebody said, okay, maybe this is what we want. Full list of countries that made payments to Donald Trump during presidency. I don't think that's exactly what we want. Somebody told me that Trump wasted a lot of his inheritance and took loans from foreign countries. I don't want to look into that. Nice. Congratulations, Watson. Hell yeah. That's a pretty big day. Yeah. Yeah, if you ever wanted to come on and like talk about it, you're more than welcome to share more in the chat if you feel like it. No, like, yeah, if you want to come on and talk about it on Talk Tuesdays or whatever, or schedule something if Tuesdays don't work for you, you definitely come on and talk about that. Yeah, my dad, not to change it about me, but just I don't really know what to say, right? And so it's just like, I've got, you're not derailing. I have issues personally, currently, kind of, with alcohol and some family stuff going on related to drugs. Between not just me, but other family members. And so it's just not something I really want to talk about on stream. So that's why I got so awkward there. That's why I got so awkward. So, end of statement. End of statement. But yeah, like I said, it's tough to type out the stuff in chat about it, right? So if you wanted to come on and talk about like 7 years, being sober, I will get some questions ready first of all, but then if you wanted to prepare anything or just share your story, you're more than welcome to come on it would be helpful to let me know ahead of time though for the Talk Tuesday so I could let other people know, right? If even if you show up, it's fine. We could just let everybody know, but it would be a little easier to, if I start the stream off, like, oh, Watson's going to come on, so we can all listen and talk about it afterwards, but Watson has the floor, so everybody else got to be quiet for a little bit. But yeah, up to you. Let me know. Yeah, we got a whole year of Tuesdays. Yeah, like, I think I should cut back myself, and I have to a certain extent, but, like, I'm like, do I need to cut it out entirely is sort of where I'm at, like, mentally right now, and I'm not, it's just not something I really want to talk about on stream. Like, about myself. That's why I said to give you the floor. Like I said, if you, again, at any point in time, if you change your mind, if you decide to, yeah, like, and it would be helpful for my journey too, right? Like, it would be helpful for me, right, to a certain extent, where it's just like, you might say some things that I've not considered or thought about before, and so if you're on the mic, it'd be a lot easier to, like, have a back and forth about whatever it was I was thinking, or and whatnot. Yeah, hell yeah. Well, congratulations. Yeah, double air horn. Hell yeah. I guess we'll play just a little bit of this song. It's pretty good. Quick little celebration break. I need some water. I'll be right back. Quest completed. Water. Got water. Okay. All right. All left. All to the left. Okay. What do we want? This one. What foreign governments has Trump oversight Democrats released report proving Trump? What's this one? Pocketed millions from at least 20 foreign governments as these are all as president. Somebody told me that like when he inherited the money that he had. I follow this person. Oh, I should shout him out. I can let that through here. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll read your comments in 1 second. Hold on. Street Smart Politics. Okay, is who I'm talking about right now. Everybody go check them out. We should watch some of their videos. Go check out Street Smart Politics. They said they lived in New York most of their life, and he was talking about how him and everybody in New York hate Trump. They've always hated him because of how bad of a business person he's been in New York, specifically with shit he's been doing in New York. And so he was like, everybody in New York knows all this. He rattled off a bunch of shit where I was just like, one of the things was this bit of information that I was like, I got to look this up. And he was like, everybody in New York knows it. He said some shit about Trump, like, farting up the courtroom and like shitting his pants and having a catheter. He was literally like, that's a fact. I live in New York. Ask any New Yorker. I was like, God damn. Yeah, hell yeah. Strongly, bigly congratulations, Watson. Very, very strongly. Okay, I got yogurt, too. Okay. All right. All left. All to the left. Yeah, Watson. Yeah. When you feel like it. No. That's what I said. We got a whole year of Tuesdays, forever and a day. We got. Yeah, I need some time to as well to like continue whatever journey I am on and figure that one out. Kind of been sort of ignoring it to a certain extent, but I'm talking about it with other people, but it's hard to talk about, and so it's just like, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Thank you for joining. You've broken the stream. You follow. So, excuse me. Hold on. Excuse me. You follow. So powerful. Such powerful follow. Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome in. And YouTubers, if you can hear me, come to Twitch. All right. I'll debate you. Any Republicans look at a debate on YouTube. I'll debate you. Come to, you can see here. I'm right here. Okay. All right. Come to Twitch. I'll debate you. All right. Yeah, Watson, that's sort of, a little bit where I'm at, too, where I was just like, I gotta just, like, that's right. Tell him, Watson, clip that. YouTubers, YouTube watchers, read the comments. Yeah, sorry about your back. As well, soon we will live in a communist utopia. There's no way, Trump, this has been the most transparent presidency ever. They're saying the quiet parts out loud. I've never had an easier time discrediting Republicans, all right? So it's going to be a woke, communist, future utopian society after Trump gets out of there. I have no doubt. There's no way Republicans can put up with this for 3 more years. It's not possible. They're too weak. They're too scared. They don't know what a man is. They don't know what a woman is. They don't know how economics works. And yet they sit there and they go, I at least know more than Trump, this man that I voted for that keeps fucking everything up royal. I thought I knew little about politics until I voted for Trump. Has every Republican ever, I'm sure, is thinking right now. Okay, maybe we'll go watch that dude's live. Street Smart Politics. It was pretty good. Like I said, we got a lot of good content to go over today. Foreign governments paid millions to Trump companies. Let's see, what's this one say? Companies while he was president. Why are these all about? Can we look? Let's look up further back in the future, in the past. They're also recent. Fucking Google. Oh, this is DuckDuckGo even. Whatever. All right. Let's do custom range. All right. Let's go let's do 2020 to I don't know okay. Let's go to let's do 1970. I don't know, something like that. And then we're going to do we'll even do 2018 because I want to see we'll do 2010. I want to see way before he was even fucking president is what I'm looking for here. No, why is all this about his presidency? AI, shut the fuck up. I want a list of every fucking bit of money Trump's ever gotten a loan from, okay? He's a Nepo baby that's been bailed out his entire life. If anybody thinks he's a good businessman, you're wrong. End of statement. We'll find the research. We're going to get our notes out here. We got a big old deep dive to get into here. Let's read a little bit about shit he's been getting recently. Here. I'll pick one of these. I'll eat this yogurt, and we'll read one of them. We got AP News. We got Newsweek. We got whatever this is. I don't know. Oversight, transparency, accountability. I've no idea what this website is. House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform, ranking member Robert Garcia. Okay. Okay, I don't know who that is, or I guess we should look up Robert Garcia. Oversight, Democrats release report proving Trump pocketed millions from at least 20 foreign governments as president. All right, this looks pretty official and pretty good. I think we should read this one. Here we go. This is what I want. Oh, here we go. What is this? India? What is this? Is this he got this much money from just people in these places? Afghanistan? What does this say? Additional emolument spending. Don't know what that means. We'll have to look that up. The ledger provided to the committee, we'll understand probably what this is once we read the article, by Mazars also recorded that embassies and or officials from the following countries provided, okay, well, again, we'll look this word up here. Emoluments, payments for an office or employment. Okay, that's interesting. Well, actually, we should save that vocab word because that's where the Republicans are going to try to get us, I'm sure. They'll be like, well, he was hiring foreigners, you Republicans? God, you fucking suck. Again, it's going to be so easy to discredit them. You are pissed about foreigners and all this bullshit. God, President. So he got payments for officials or employment from... while he was in office, from embassies and or officials from the following countries: India, Malaysia, Afghanistan, Philippines, United Arab Emirates, Democratic Republic of the Congo, okay, Kazakhstan, Thailand, self-proclaimed Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, Mongolia, Lebanon, Albania, and he couldn't even pronounce it. Oh my God, I'm gonna piss my fucking pants, dude. Kosovo, a country I've never even heard of. Latvia, Turkey, Hungary, Cyprus. Dear God. Well, okay. Do we have a deep dive to get into? Watson, have I explained why the auto mod's getting those words you're using? Have I explained that? You're allowed to keep using them. If you're wondering why the auto mod keeps getting the words that you're using. I got a whole thing about language and speech. I feel like I said this before. I'm not 100%. I can't remember. I'll just say it again one more time. Again, you don't have to stop using those words. I'm not going to stop you. Okay. All right. I'll keep allowing them through. Don't worry. It's perfectly fine. I have a whole thing about speech and these words, right? Stupid, retarded, dumb, crazy, nuts, psycho. Oh, wait. Nuts is on the no-no list? Fucking son of a bitch. I'm so OCD, right? Like, instead, say, like, I'm specific, I'm particular, right? If you don't actually have OCD, right? Bizarre, outrageous, ignorant, dense, I guess is an okay word to say. Those were the ones you could say, right? Ignorant, dense, bizarre, outrageous. But anyways, that's why, if you were wondering why that kept happening, there you go. Okay, end of statement. Moving on. Okay, I'm almost done with my yogurt. Yeah, again, you don't have to stop using those. I'm actually reconsidering having the bot get those words. I don't know. It's caused more trouble than being helpful. But I don't know. That's what the spark's about. You can't think you can stop what I do? I doubt it. Yeah, do home health care for my uncle. I got a big long spiel about ableism in the English language. It's a long story. Again, I'm debating is whether or not it's worth my time. Okay, yogurt eaten. Quest completed. Yeah, Watson. So, context, all that, yeah. Thank you. Vox, officially not a bot. You get 5. You get 5 bonus points for your test for the test later. Again, Watson has set the grading curve pretty high. Okay.
Write that down. Write that down.
So I know you might. We'll give you 10 too, just because it's like I said, grading curve pretty high. That's right. All right. Thank you. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. That is correct. That is the correct answer. Yes. Okay, I've eaten the yogurt. We can read this news article now. Here we go. All right, YouTubers, I know you've been sitting there patiently waiting for my beautiful face, so here you go. All right. And you can't see what we're reading, so just listen. Pay attention, YouTube. Okay, all right. Make a Twitch. Come on to Twitch, and you can come debate me, Republicans, okay? January 4th, 2024. Hold on one second. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Sorry. Oversight Democrats release report proving Trump pocketed millions from at least 20 foreign governments as president. January 4th, 2024. Washington, D.C., January 4th, 2024. Today, Representative Jamie Raskin, ranking member of the Committee on Oversight and Accountability, released a new staff report, which there is a link to, and we should probably click and look at that. And new documents produced by Donald Trump's former accounting firm, Mazars USA LLC. We should write some of this down as well. Establishing that while former President Trump was in office, he received at least $7.8 billion. We might get our... okay, we'll write this down. We'll write this. Let's read this first, and then we'll write some of this down. $7.8 million from 20 governments, including the governments of China, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Kuwait, Malaysia through his businesses. This staggering figure reflects payments. And again, well, I forget what the date was on that other thing I was reading. Oh, it was at the bottom of this. It was at the bottom of this. That's right. It was at the bottom of this one. That's right. Okay, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. So it's the same date as this. Okay, because I don't think it didn't put it, China wasn't on the list. None of those. United Arab Emirates was on the list at the bottom. Qatar was not. Kuwait, Malaysia might have been. But anyways. So these are more modern ones, and I think that list was, I don't know. Again, we'll read this, and hopefully then we'll have a better understanding of what the list was at the end. The staggering figure reflects payments to just 4 of the more than 500 entities Trump owned while he was in office. Trump International Hotel in Washington, D.C., Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas, Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue in New York, and Trump World Tower at 845 Mushed United Nation Plaza in New York. Okay. Immediately after taking over as Oversight Committee Chairman in January 2023, Representative James Comer allowed former President Trump's attorneys to speak on behalf of the committee and bury evidence by stopping the production of additional responsive records. As a result, the $7.8 million detailed in this report, based on records for just 2 years of his presidency involving 4 of his more than 500 businesses, is likely just a small fraction of payments from President Trump received former President Trump received from foreign governments while in office in violation of the Constitution Foreign Emulance Clause. Okay, we'll have to look into that. We'll write that down and look into that later. And again, this was last year, so they're talking about his first term. They're not even talking about it right now. They're just talking about his first term here. Okay. After promising the greatest infomercial in political history, former President Donald Trump repeatedly and willfully violated the U.S. Constitution by failing to divest. We should clip this and send it to MAGA Americans. Clip that. Is this an official enough source for you, MAGA Americans? Jesus Christ. Goddamn. Let me read it one more time. After promising, quote, this is all in quotes for some reason. After promising the greatest infomercial in political history, former President Donald Trump repeatedly and willfully violated the U.S. Constitution by failing to divest from his business empire and allowing his businesses to accept millions of dollars in payments from some of the most corrupt nations on earth. And I know what you're saying, Republicans. Well, what about the Democrats? Yeah, I'm pissed about that shit too, you fucking knuckleheads. God damn. The limited records that the committee obtained show that while Donald Trump was in office, he received more than $5.5 million from the Chinese government and Chinese state-owned enterprises, as well as millions more from 19 other foreign governments, including Saudi Arabia, Qatar, the United Arab Emirates, and Malaysia. Through just 4 of the more than 500 entities he owned, the governments making these payments sought specific foreign policy outcomes from President Trump and his foreign administration. I could show this to Republicans and they'd still be like, that's a Democrat, woke liberal liar, buddy. Who is that? That's again, who is this again though? This is ranking member Robert Garcia. I don't know. We're going to have to read about whatever the fuck this website is. Members, committee, rules of the committee. Yeah, wait, so this is a government organization, I'm pretty sure. This is the government organization of oversight and accountability. I'm dying, dude. Each dollar former President Trump accepted violated the Constitution's strict prohibition on payments from foreign governments, which the founders enacted to prevent presidents from selling out U.S. foreign policy to foreign leaders. And again, thank you, Vox. That's a good first time chat. That's a funny. We're gonna pin that as well. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Yeah, Watson, I can't believe it. I can't believe I didn't. Yeah, the House Oversight Committee. This is hilarious. Oh my God, dude. Okay. Let's pull it together. Again, the Republicans, they won't accept this as evidence. We still need more. We have to go look into the members of who's part of this committee, and we need reasons as to why they're good people, and whatever the fuck the Republicans are talking about and saying is irrelevant. While the figures and constitutional violations in this report are shocking, yeah, you don't say, we still don't know the extent of the foreign payments that Donald Trump received, or even the total number of countries that paid him and his businesses while he was president. I, at the very least, can say for a fact now, for sure, we're still going to continue to read about this information, but if anybody's wondering, again, go check out Street Smart Politics. He's the one that turned me on to this information, okay? Go check him out. I'll link it in I'm not going to link it on YouTube. I don't figure it out yourselves. Go leave my YouTube live and go watch some of his videos, all right? But go check him out. He does lives where he also kind of debates Republicans. He taunts them in the YouTube chat. It's very funny. He's really good. Again, he's the one that said this. He rattled off a bunch of information where he was like, I live in New York. Every New Yorker knows for a fact Donald Trump has a catheter, shits his pants, farted up the courtroom, smells like crap, and is also the worst fucking least intelligent business individual you could ever come across in your entire life. Ask any New Yorker. That's not exactly what he said, but that was pretty close. Again, he was giving a little more information. That's why I was like, I gotta go look this shit up. I gotta go. He was like, he's in the pocket of foreign governments. Everybody knows this. He's been taking money from foreign governments since the fucking 80s. Okay, all right. Some good shit. Some really good shit. It's I highly recommend him. Or even the total. Okay. We read that because Committee Chairman James Comer and House Republicans buried any further evidence of the Trump family staggering corruption. Those are names we should write down, and we should compare them again to the individuals that wrote this article. And then when the Republicans try to counter us, I'll be like, no, bad boy, no, corner time for you, okay? Shush. I will interrupt you, and you will be silent about it, okay? Because you're wrong. You're wrong. You trust bad people. You've been tricked, okay? And I'm not going to let them throw you a bone like you're a fucking dog, okay? You're better than that, all right? That's what the fucking House Oversight Committee is also saying, and every single leftist as well, all right? You're fucking better than that, Republicans, all right? I'm not going to let Trump throw you a goddamn bone like a dog, okay? I treat my dogs better than fucking Trump treats you, Republicans. Okay, continuing on. Interesting. It's very interesting. Are you saying founded originally, Watson, like within the United States? Or Trump's like funded? You like when the United States first started doing Air Force One, they were getting Saudi Arabia funding? Or you're saying with Trump, it was getting funded by Trump in his first term? Just to clarify. Because that'd be very interesting. If it's the first thing that I said there, we should definitely look into that a lot more. We should definitely look at if Saudi Arabia started the funding for what is now the modern day. Okay. I was like, we should definitely look at it. We should definitely do a deep dive about that. Okay, that's an interesting note. So let's pin that for a minute. And we may look into that. That's a very interesting note. At the very least, we should write that down into our notes later in a minute here. Yeah, we're going to add that to our notes. We're going to add that to our notes here in a minute. I want to get through this one article. I take a long time to read stuff, so I want to get through this one article as quick as I can, and then I'm going to get the notes out, and then I'm going to write things down I'm going to get some notes together about... This is hard to see for you all, I'm realizing now, okay? And I want to get some notes titled and stuff like that so that, let's see if I can zoom in a little more there. Okay. What? Why is this? Okay. And then I'll write down what you said, and and I'll talk a little bit more about what we've learned here. Okay. Right. Staggering corruption. Despite these efforts, today's report makes clear that former President Trump put lining his pockets with cash from, that might be a typo, from foreign governments. Maybe I read it wrong. Not 100%. We don't need to read it again. It's fine. Foreign governments seeking policy favors over the interests of the American people. By concealing the evidence of Trump's grift, House Republicans shamefully condone former President Trump's past conduct and keep the door open for future presidents to exploit higher office. And so this whole thing was a quote. Said Ranking Member Raskin, which, again, we will search and look up who and what they do. The foreign payments to President Trump identified in this report are likely only a fraction of the total amount of foreign payments he received during his presidency. Chairman Comer worked in coordination with Donald Trump's attorneys to end the court-ordered document produced between Mazars, which, again, we learned was... We're going to write that down. I didn't mean to highlight that. Fuck, I had something else highlighted. I was trying to leave up. Maybe it was also that. That's his... it said that was his... it was something of his. We'll look back. There it is. Accounting firm. It was his former accounting firm. So Chairman Comer worked in coordination with Donald Trump's attorneys, which there's a link to that, more information about that as well, to end the court-ordered document produced between Mazars. Also, here, let me link this for everybody to fuck. Oh, no. I got to refresh. I accidentally. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. Between Mazars, again, his former accounting firm, and the committee, preventing the committee, Democrats, from continuing to work with Mazars to conduct further searches for response records, including documents related to Russia, South Korea, South Africa, and Brazil. Again, I feel like several other countries that weren't on the previous lists that we've read, which were, if I remember correctly, 3 separate lists. We've now it said a list at the beginning. There was another list later in one of the paragraphs, and then we read that list at the very end. So that's 4 lists now. All have had at least one country that was not listed in the others. It's a lot of foreign countries that he got fucking information from, is my fucking point. Okay. Additionally, key documents were apparently never provided to or retained by Mazars. Shocker. For example, records that Mazars produced to the committee indicate that the countries of Azerbaijan, Georgia, Namibia, Romania, and Costa Rica, again, 5th list, also with different countries from the other lists, also had accounts at Trump-owned properties after Donald Trump was elected president. But Mazars did not provide any documents detailing the purpose or amounts of these countries' expenditures. Mazars also indicated it had no records pertaining to a $20 million loan from the South Korean company Daewoo, which former President Trump failed to report on his financial disclosures. Mazars was also unable to provide ledgers for properties that reportedly received many foreign government visitors, including Trump Turnberry Hotel and Resort in Scotland, Trump International Hotel and Tower in Chicago, Illinois, and Trump International Hotel in New York. Okay. Well, this is annoying. I have a lot of things to write down. It was donated earlier this year. I think I read that, but yeah, I'm gonna write that down. That might actually be worth looking into. That might be a point worth focusing on, Watson, honestly, truly, as I try to, like, whatever debates I'm trying to do with the Republicans. If you ever watch Joe Von Bradley on YouTube, they have a list of talking points. They'll think of a list of talking points, and they'll have people come in and call them and give us which talking point they want to debate, which I think is good. And so one of my talking points might be, like, Trump is beholden to world powers. Thanks for that information, Watson. This is going to be... I got a lot of stuff to write down. Okay, the Limited Records Committee Democrats received revealed the following expenditures by foreign governments at Trump properties. Like I said, let's get through this, and then I'm gonna write some shit down. There's not that much more to it. Pretty short. People's Republic of China spending. The committee has documented $5,572,548 in spending at Trump-owned properties during the former President Trump's time in office by the government of the People's Republic of China, PRC, as well as the companies owned and or substantially controlled by the PRC. In 2016, then candidate People's Republic of China, PRC, got it. That's what they're calling themselves nowadays. Okay. In 2016, then they're always changing it. In 2016, then candidate Trump boasted his personal financial ties with China. I love China. Oh my God. always with the fucking, I love Xi Jinping. His diplomats come. And they come in my mouth. They come in my asshole. We got a nice shitting table where I sit under, and the shit right on top of me. And I love it. They pay me good money for that. Upwards of millions of dollars. Oh, my God. Interesting. It's very interesting, Watson. Okay, we're pinning that for sure, because we definitely got to write that one down. The gas prices isn't exactly what I want to focus on, because they always turn it into shit about Biden. But I do want to think about that. Actually, let's leave your other pin up. Let's leave the original pin up, because we're gonna write that down first, and then we'll go back down the list of stuff that you're saying here. But they always turn it into Biden, and they always talk about, I can't talk them out of this shit. No matter how many times I attempt to try to prove to them that Biden actually was a good president, because when gas prices rose, unrelated to his presidency, because the president, it is difficult to a certain extent for the president to affect the supply and demand of fucking oil prices and gas specifically in your goddamn hometown. That through some of Biden's actions, he did in fact bring gas prices down after COVID, which again, he had nothing to do with. They always turn it into that, and it drives me up a wall, because they'll never listen to me, no matter how rational I attempt to make that point, where I'm like, look, okay, all right, some things Trump is doing has brought gas prices down. Okay, I can admit that. The lower gas prices are not outweighing how high the price of everything else is, okay? All right? So there's a lot more to talk about, and they'll just be like, well, Biden had 9% inflation. They'll turn into that, and I'm like, we were just talking about gas talk. I can't even, there's no winning with you, because then I have to explain that whole concept that I just fucking explained with the gas about how inflation rose a little bit to 9% because of COVID and other factors, and Biden, in fact, brought it down because he was a pretty good leader. Well, again, I say it's a weird thing to say, good leader. Whoever was pulling the strings of Biden were capable to bring inflation down from 9% during COVID at the start of his presidency to 2%. It's risen. It's higher now. Trump has risen it. So it's just that one gets me triggered, Watson. Let me Okay, good. All right, yeah, we're gonna write that down. APAC being responsible for gas prices. Okay, we're gonna write that down. We're gonna do some research about that. Let me get back to this. Here. Yeah, that one gets me really triggered. I cannot because then they just, even other leftists, they'll be like, you're really defending Biden, and I'm like, no, I'm defending him in comparison to anything Trump is doing. Do you have any idea that if you would listen to me, I could explain to you what a communist and an anarchist would want? I want vermin supreme. Everybody needs a pony, and it'll be a pony identification program, okay? All right, here's my politics in a nutshell, right here.
I'm asking you right now, do you still stand by your pledge made in 2008 to provide a
Yeah,
pony
Watson,
for every
yeah.
American?
Yes, I do, sir.
Yes, I do, sir.
Free
You
ponies
can't see
for
this,
all
YouTubers.
Americans, one of the overlooked issues in America today. My free pony platform is, of course, a jobs creation program. It will create lots and lots of jobs once we switch over to a pony-based economy. We'll also lower our dependence on foreign oil. We'll also be able to turn all that pony poop into methane gas and wonderful compost, so we'll be able to up our soil that is being depleted by agrochemicals, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And, of course, the important thing to realize is that it is a federal pony identification program where you will need your pony with you at all times. Thank you very much.
What? That's fucking awesome. I'm jealous. I'm peanut butter and jealous, Watson. Damn. It's awesome. What were they like? I was in their YouTube live and I asked if they wear hats on their feet because they had a boot on their head, and they did respond to me. And they said, yes, I do. He was like, obviously I wear hats on my feet because I have a boot on my head, sir. Thank you for being a loyal constituent. Oh my God. So that's a real politician there. Watson can back that one up. Man, y'all, the rest of you chat, you have no idea how high that grading curve is right now. Vox gets bumped up to a B. Okay, all right, for being a new follower and chatter. All right, the rest of you, I got a lot of catching up to do. Okay, I had another yogurt. I'm eating it. And grab two yogurts. Okay. All right. Well, you get what you ask for, and so you know what? A++. That's right. That's a lesson right there. All of you chat. Okay. You get what you ask for. All right. Everybody take a note out of Vox's page of notes there. Okay. All right. Sometimes you got to be assertive. All right. You got to tell them what you want. All right. You know, you may not get what you want, but you'll get what you need. Right. That's whatever. All right. So A++, there you go. That's right. A+ for being assertive. The rest of you lurkers though. All right. Wake up. Okay. Okay. I love China. Let me finish this paragraph at least. I love China. Quote. This is a quote of Trump. I love China. The biggest bank in the world is from China. You know where their United States headquarters is located? In this building in Trump Tower. Okay. That's actually really interesting information that I was unaware of. We have a lot of shit to write down. Yeah, no, we need some pony emotes, huh? We need some Vermin Supreme pony emotes, huh? I'll write that down. I need more emo slots. So like and subscribe, everybody. We got to push ourselves. Vermin Supreme emotes. We got to start promoting ourselves. Fuck it. We're capitalists now, everybody. Give me your fucking money. All right. Do you think this is free? I got to keep the lights on around here. Goddamn. Do you have any idea how emotionally draining it is to bring these Republicans on and fucking deal with them? You have no idea. No, you're good. Don't feel obligated. Only like and subscribe. Only if you got the money. Don't. If you only if you have $1,000 in your bank account. All right. If you have less than $1,000, do not subscribe to me. Okay. All right. End of statement. Embassy of China delegation. All right, continuing with the yes, appreciate everybody. Chats, engagement, that helps too, everybody. All right. So don't worry. We'll get greasers in here to be handing out gift subs. All right. Okay, we got one that went to bed earlier. All right, so we had 10 gift subs earlier. We'll get the greasers in here, all right, to be handing out all the gift subs. All right. We'll get them in here. And then we'll have pony emotes all around for everybody. You get a pony emote. You get a pony emote. Chat. Okay. Embassy of China delegation. An Embassy of China delegation made an... All right, fuck it about China. Who cares about China? Advance deposit of whatever amount in one of his hotels. Okay, sure. Sure. All right, whatever. So, all right, it was illegal, I guess. Hainan Airlines Holding Company Lee between November. All right, we get it. This is just the information from about. I guess we could write some of this down. Industrial and Commercial Bank of China. Why is this all directly related to China? I guess they were one of the biggest to like give them money. So I guess we should focus on that then. Yeah, we can we'll use that as a talking point against the Republicans. He's in the pocket of China. They obviously wouldn't want that. And so we'll push that this is a good thing. We'll be like, this is good. I'm glad that he doesn't know what he's doing. He's now in debt to China. China owns him. And fuck it. I'll take some Chinese communism over this fucking American capitalism. Jesus Christ. Specifically the drone thing that they do, that's the one, that's all I want. You're asleep. Good night. Yeah, we're gonna get some more greasers in here, Big Room. We're gonna get you some competition for highest grossing gift sub donator. We're gonna get the greasers in here to grease it up. And then that's it. End of statement. Well, there's other plans after that. It'd be wild if we really end up buying an abandoned building and turning it into emergency housing and starting this whole thing that I've been talking about with the food trucks. That would be pretty exciting, but baby steps. Okay. All right. We'll get there. All right. Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. Yeah, let's read about them a little bit more. I know enough about China to complain about that to the Republicans. Okay. In June 2017, Saudi Arabia and the UAE, so I don't know what that is. We'll look into that later. Too much to read right now. We'll look all this up later, and I got to get the notes out and start writing things down. Along with other Gulf neighbors, severed diplomatic ties and imposed a blockade on its neighbor and U.S. ally Qatar, igniting a regional crisis. Records obtained by the committee show that while the governments of Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE publicly lobbied for President Trump's support during the blockade, Saudi Arabia and the UAE also privately spent hundreds of thousands of dollars at the Trump International Hotel in Washington, D.C., while Saudi Arabia and Qatar spent at the Trump World Tower in New York City. Okay, all right, we get it. Okay. 40 to 50 million. He said that. So apparently Trump said this. Here's a quote. Saudi Arabia, I get along great with all of them. They buy apartments from me. They spend 40 to 50 million. He continued. Am I supposed to dislike them? I like them very much. God fucking help the American government and the Republican people. Jesus Christ. Goddamn cross, dude. Qatar. When Donald Trump was inaugurated, the Qatari permanent mission of the United Nations owned 3 apartments in the Trump Tower at 845 Musht United Nations Plaza. On January 17th, 2018, after President Trump had met with the Emir of Qatar, okay, I wonder what that means. Interesting word. Some sort of delegate, I assume. A prince, chieftain, or governor. Okay, all right. Not the leader, though. Especially in the Middle East. A prince. Okay. I don't know if he's the leader. So he met with the Emir of Qatar. The way they say it makes it sound like he's the prince leader. Interesting choice of word there. At the United Nations. Again, he could just be a prince based off that definition. I don't really know. Not necessarily the leader of Qatar. General Assembly. Yeah, because that's what it said. The permanent mission to the United Nations. So I guess they're just like officials. They're, I'm guessing the Emir of Qatar to the United Nations. I think is what that means. So the prince of a prince that exists in Qatar delegated to the United Nations. I don't know. Anyways, General Assembly in September 2017, and before he met the Emir again at the White House in April 2018, the Qatari permanent mission to the United Nations bought a fourth apartment at Trump World Tower, 845 Mushed United Nation Plaza. Okay, we get it. Kuwait. Kuwait paid emoluments, which we learned earlier were payments for an official or employment compensation to then President Trump's business, totaling more than $300,000. Okay, we get it. Additional emulates, which is the whatever, however you say that word. How do I say that word?
Emolument.
Emoluments. Got it. Okay. There's a list again. All right, great. Lots to write down. Let's get the notes out. Oh, thanks. They said it and then they that's helpful. I should have probably realized that. Yeah, I should have. Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. Yeah, I should have realized that. Thank you, Bigley. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. Let's get some notes going here. Okay. Let's cross that out. All right. Well, whatever. I guess we didn't take notes that day, so whatever. I guess. January 5th. It said right. I think. Yeah, day 5 of streaming forever. Every day, forever. Like I said, there'll probably be a lot of ASMR streams where I'm not really here. And maybe some very short 1-hour streams. But I'm trying to push myself to do some more IRL streams, right? It'd be dope to start going to the parks around here. I've been suggesting this, and I could just film it. I could do a little bit live, and then on the Twitch will save that, and I could come back and edit it just through Twitch and put it onto YouTube from there. I guess I could just go live on YouTube too, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I thought about just recording stuff too, but I love doing stuff live. We do shit live around here.
Do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
Sorry. Okay. Trump admin. What are we putting down here? What's our title today? Our title is completely unrelated to the political stuff. That's right. Let's go Trump personal wealth. And we'll have a bit of a focus on that. And if we change the subject, we'll just add another side note there. All right, let's get some things down. Let's start off with what you said, Watson. Okay. Air Force One funded. Yeah, super cool. Also, you met Vermin Supreme, Watson. That's fucking awesome. You have to tell me about that as well when you come on the mic. I guess the world may never know, Bigley. That's right. Fuck it. We'll do it live. The world may never know. Okie doke. Let's start writing things down. Let's get some names in here. All right, so we got Representative Jamie Raskin. Okay. Then who's in charge of this now? James, Democratic members, Republican members. Okay. All right, so we got quite a few people. So let's write down. So this is the House Committee on Oversight. Okay. Let's make a note about the news article. We'll call it just like a. It's good. I guess it's not really a news article, but either way. Hooky Duke. All right, let's write down his Okay, yeah, sorry. I'm writing some stuff down here. What's up? What's up with you, chat? What's going on with you? We're gonna write down all these countries too that he's taking money from. Okay. Oh, and Malaysia. Okay. There you go. So Saudi Arabia, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, Malaysia. All right, I guess that list was similar to the other one. Saudi Arabia, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, Malaysia. All right, those all were listed in the other list. I just want to make sure I get all these countries here. Here we go. Russia, South Korea, South Africa, Brazil. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Azerbaijan, Georgia, Namibia, Romania, Costa Rica. Okay. There we go. All right. And we don't really need these numbers. So let's just write down any country that we haven't already listed. India, Malaysia, we already put down. Okay. Philippines. Democratic Republic of the Congo. Okay. DRC. Kazakhstan. Did we put Thailand down already? No, Thailand. Self-proclaimed Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. What a mouthful. Let's write that down. That one's very interesting. I might highlight that and look more into what exactly happened there. Mongolia? Did I write that one down? No. Lebanon. Oh, Albania? I think I put that one down. No, guess not. Albania. No, I swear I put that one down. Wait. Nope. Okay. Kosovo. Okay. Latvia, Turkey, Hungary, and Cyprus. Which is very interesting. What's up, Clover? Welcome in. Good to see you. Gotcha. Big League, no worries. Gotta get your work done. Yeah, sorry, Clover. Don't worry. You'll catch a gift sub. You'll catch a gift sub, I'm sure. Don't you worry. Okay. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Our greaser may have gone to bed. So you might have to wait. You might have to wait till tomorrow to get a gift sub. Come on, write like this whole sentence down. All right, let's just write a few things. We don't really. Let's put this in our own words. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so list them out. We don't really need to write any of that down, I don't think. I don't know. I doubt any Republicans can't do math, so they don't give a shit about the numbers. Okay, that was a good read. Let's keep going here. We don't need to bookmark that. We wrote that down. I think that's good. We understand what's going on here about this now. House Oversight Committee. Maybe we'll bookmark the House Oversight Committee's
John Stamos.
page. Thank you for the follow.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep. You want to go do karate in the garage?
Vampire Hunter, appreciate it. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I'm not a vampire. Okay, don't hunt me.
Emolument.
Emolument. We learned a new vocab word. Probably should have wrote that vocab word down, huh? Okay. There we go. All right, did I finish this yogurt? No. Good. Good. Okay. Great. Full list of countries that made payments to Donald Trump during presidency. Let's take a look at their list. Yeah, it looks about the same. I mean, it looks like we will get about the same amount of information. What was this? Newsweek. Eric Trump has insisted any profits earned by his father's companies during his presidency was returned to the federal government through a voluntary annual payment to the Treasury Department. That's the funniest shit I think I've ever heard in my entire life. I don't even know what to make of that. All right. Well, we heard it here first, folks, on the Spell Info Newsroom Recon Center. Eric Trump has insisted, he's been very insistent and persistent that Trump has returned all of the money that he has made. He literally sent out the tweet that said that he responded to something? Maybe he was responding to this article. I don't know what exactly he's responding to here, but he says, "What a joke. All foreign government profits for stays at our hotels and other properties while my father was in office were voluntarily donated to the United States Treasury," he wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter. All right, so if we can prove that $1 single was not voluntarily donated to the Treasury, can we call him a fucking liar then? At that point, can I just be like, here's my proof then. He's a goddamn liar, and therefore I don't trust anything else that he says from that one single statement right there. That's the joke. Him saying that is the joke. What a ridiculous statement. It says right here, Newsweek contacted the Trump Organization for comment by email on Friday. This was from, this is Newsweek from January 5th, 2024. Eric Trump said on Thursday that the report's, quote, narrative is insane, end quote, ableist language. He said that the Trump Organization did, quote, not have the ability or viability to stop someone from it's funny that he said ability and viability. What did I say a second ago? I said two words that were very similar. And I was like, he doesn't have the something or the something else. And I was like, those two words mean like basically the exact same thing. I was like, what a silly way to phrase things. And so it's kind of funny that he so since I was going to make fun of myself for saying something so odd, this is an ignorant way to speak, I'll say it. He's just ignorant. It's just ignorant, unintelligent rhetoric, nonsense. To stop someone from booking through third parties at its properties. He said that the Trump organization did, quote, not have the ability or viability to stop someone from booking through third parties. Yes, you do. That's just a lie. That's just flat out a lie. I'm sorry, you're telling me you didn't know the Saudi crown prince was coming to your fucking hotel because he booked it through damn it. Hotels.com. I was going to go look up some sort of website. Whatever those, we've heard the ads. Like, you got to be fucking kidding me. You got to be fucking kidding me. There's not, I would bet my life that that's not true before ever believing it, genuinely. I'm a gambling man. I would bet my life that they have the ability to know who and what exactly is going on, even if it's through a third party. That's an absurd fucking suggestion. There's just no possible way that that's true. Ooh, this is interesting. Actually, this does look like it might have some more information. Donald Trump's companies received more than 7.8 million. I was about to say blah, 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 and skip some of this. This is the part I care about. The 156-page report called The White House for Sale brings forward evidence of the thousands of Trump's business records obtained from the long-standing account from Mazars USA. After the Supreme Court ruled against the... Is this it? Are these the... Give me the documents. Buddy. Okay. The White House for Sale. Okay. Not that. There we go. Okay. White House for Sale. How princes, prime ministers, and premiers paid off President Trump. Okay. Well, that's going to be a read for another day. Maybe we'll start it today, but glad we came across that. All right. Okay. Well, there we go. Interesting. All right. The list of foreign governments and state-controlled businesses that paid millions to Trump-owned companies during his... Yeah, okay. Cool. Banker involved in big loans to Trump's companies testifies for his defense in civil fraud trial. Okay. New York, AP News. When Dutch's bank loaned Donald Trump's company hundreds of millions lawyers of dollars, the bank always followed its own guidelines that included checking out information that would be borrowers provide an executive test. Why does this sentence make no goddamn sense to me? When some fucking bank loaned Donald Trump company hundreds of millions lawyers of dollars, who the fuck wrote this? The bank always followed its own... Am I reading that right? Right. I forget exactly what I said, Bigley, when you said that. Sorry. When this bank loaned Donald Trump's company hundreds of millions lawyers of dollars, the bank always followed its own guidelines that include checking out information that would be borrowers provide. An executive testified Tuesday at the former presidential civil fraud trial. What a goddamn mess of a fucking paragraph, dude. Holy shit. If I can make sense of that, it sounds like he was given money from a foreign bank. And that the bank, I don't even understand what that fucking shit's saying. The loans for projects in Florida, Chicago, Washington are a focus of New York Attorney General Letitia James' lawsuit contending that Trump and his company deceived lenders and insurers by giving them financial statements that badly overstated his asset values and overall net worth. The defendants deny the allegations. Okay. So this bank reviewed the financial statements before making the loans through its department that works with rich individuals, a pathway that allowed for more favorable interest rates than likely available from the commercial real estate division, according to the lawsuit. The deals came in conditions about Trump's net worth and sometimes liquidity, and they often required annual submission of his financial statements. But testifying for the defense, managing director David Williams said the bankers viewed clients' reports of their net worth as subject to estimates and took its own view of such financial statements. Yeah, you could just lie on that, right? Like, you don't have to. People ask shit. Places ask me my yearly annual net income all the time. I don't. I've never once tracked it or cared. I just give a rough estimate of what I think would be a number that they would trust is valuable. Is somebody checking that? Is that illegal? I've never looked into how much I make. It's a rough estimate, right? That's what they're asking for. They're asking for my net annual income / estimate of how much I think I make. I've never tracked it. I'm not lying. It's just never. I don't fucking know what it is. I think we expect clients' provided information to be accurate. All right. That's why. So you just trusted Trump when he said it, but if somebody who was maybe of a different demographic said what I just said, you'd probably have a little more issue with it. Got it. Okay. So as long as you have more than $1 million, you can just say that you have 5 million, right? You can round up to the nearest 5. But if you have less than $1 million, you expect your client's information to be accurate. Got it. Understood. At the same time, it's not an industry standard that these statements be audited. Tell me about it. Oh, shocking. They're largely relying on the use of estimates. Yeah, nothing. You can't fucking. Well, I guess you could audit me, but I mean, I know what I'm doing and talking about. So fuck the United States government, its economic system, and anybody that believes in it. Williams said, so bankers routinely make some adjustments. Oh, you don't say. I wonder if it had anything to do with that rounding up thing that I just said that Trump might do versus me. I wonder if those adjustments might be something that happens. I can't say for sure. I wouldn't know. I'm not 100%. I'm not a banker, nor am I rich. At times, the bank pegged Trump's wealth at several $1 billion lower than he did, according to the documents and testimony in 2019. For example, Trump's financial statement listed his net worth at $5.8 billion, which the bank adjusted down to $2.5 billion. Okay, that's I don't necessarily know what to make of that information. Okay. So it's almost like they knew he was lying, and they were like we still will give him the benefit of the doubt. Like that's almost like exactly what I was just talking about, but in reverse, right? That's literally almost the exact amount that I gave, but in reverse, right? Where he was claiming to have 5 billion, but they were like, actually, we think you might have only 2. Okay. But Williams said such differences weren't necessarily unusual or alarming. Quote, It's a conservative measure to make these adjustments, he testified, characterizing them as standard and a stress test of financial strength. The Attorney General's office, however, has maintained that such adjustments were never intended to account for the alleged fraud. I mean, what do you want me to say to that? Like, how do you want me to, again, what I just said, bankers would look at and be like, you're committing fraud. You have to track the exact number that you make every year and make sure that you know exactly, right? And I'm like, no, it's an estimate, right? And there's no official way to fucking audit that shit. Well, I mean, to hold me accountable in an audit through that, right? Like, if I tell you I make this much and I don't, like, you could go fuck yourself, right? Like, I don't think there's anything you could do about it. A now retired Duchess Bank executive, Nicholas Hay, testified. Like, if I go and try to open up an account at Wells Fargo and tell them I make $1 million a year, right? Like, I don't think there's any sort of legal recourse they could take. I mean, if they like rolled out the red carpet and were like giving me free dinners and stuff, maybe they might be able to claim damages for that specific food that I ate. But I'm pretty sure I can just walk into Wells Fargo in a tuxedo and go, I make $1 million. I'd like to open an account here. And there's nothing illegal. Anyways, testified earlier in the trial that he assumed the figures were broadly accurate. Through the bank subject them to sanity checks. Is that some sort of legal term? Is that some sort of legalese that I don't know? Quote unquote sanity checks. And sometimes made sizable haircuts. That's definitely got to be one of them lawyer words that they use in the financial industry. Okay, Trump acted as oh my God. I don't think so. Only if I don't think so. I mean, you could make the argument for fraud, but again, you have to claim damages, right? It's only fraud if I fraud you out of something, right? I could just tell you I make $1 million. There's nothing. I could go to a bank and say, I want to open a bank account. I have $1 million, right? And if I only put $10 in there, right? Like what? I don't think that's, I'm like 100% that's not fraud. I mean, you might be able to make the argument that it's fraud, but there's no damages on the end of the bank, so they can't hold you accountable for anything. Because that's what you would sue somebody for in the case of fraud, right? You'd be like, they defrauded me out of money and time and information, right? And you're just like, well, you're a bank. This is your job is to open up accounts for people. You could argue your time was wasted, but I don't know if that's gonna be worth your time in court. So I don't think so. You'll have to ask. This isn't legal advice. This is not legal advice. I need to make that very clear. But I think I could make a strong enough argument without a lawyer. Hold on, let me get this back on camera. I think I can make a strong enough argument without a lawyer that I did not, in fact, defraud Wells Fargo by telling them that I make $1 million a year. Okay. Trump acted as the guarantor because they would check that information. They would go, they would trust you. They would bring you in. They would get your ID. They'd look up information about you. They'd look at your credit score. They'd look at a bunch of things. And they'd go, okay, we don't trust you, right? Like if you want to open this account, you need have this amount of money transferred into the account, right? Like by the end of the day, right? And if you didn't, like, I guess they might take you to court, but I sincerely doubt it. Again, don't try that at home, kids. Would that be a fun stream thing to do? Should I walk into Wells Fargo in a tuxedo and tell them I make $1 million and try to open up an account? Welcome, Blue Room. Criminal charges are different than civil. Yeah, I don't trust any United States attorney to have a good enough understanding of the law to tell me the difference between criminal and civil charges. Hak Tua on the United States lawyers and law has no legal basis. Go read The Great Law of Peace, and then you could tell me about your fucking financial bullshit about fraud. Okay, all right. You want some respect for your law? You better respect mine. Hawk Tua on your civil laws. Bullshit. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. But honestly, probably, yeah, they might be able to, like, take you. But again, what would happen? They would put you in jail for a year? Like, I don't. I really don't think, like, a court case would really, like, take that up, truly, genuinely. They'd think it was a joke. They'd be like, there's no way Wells Fargo is trying to hold somebody accountable for walking into their office and saying they had $1 million. Again, unless you really did defraud them, right? And went in and like had fake information, fake credentials, and were able to get some sort of like food, or they took you out to dinner or something like that, or like were giving you things. All right, back to this thing. Trump acted as a guarantor for the loans and was quick to act when the bank raised concerns. I really want to ask a lawyer now, though. Can we clip what I said and ask okay, let's ask the lawyers of YouTube. Let's clip this later. Lawyers of YouTube, Legal Eagle, those people that do those shorts, the Ask a Lawyer guy. Okay, all right, attorneys, answer, response. If I walked into Wells Fargo in a tuxedo and said I want to open an account and I said I make $1 million a year, would they hold me accountable for fraud? Is that technically fraud? Okay, the lawyers will let us know, everybody. Don't worry. Trump acted, well, and I guess, too, then follow-up question about the criminal charges versus civil charges. The world may never know. The world may never know. All right. At one point, Trump moved $8.6 million into the Washington hotel's coffers. After look, if Trump is allowed to lie and say he makes $5.8 billion, okay, all right, or whatever, and the bank will just adjust it for him, you goddamn better believe I expect the same fucking courtesy, okay? Suck a dick if you don't give that shit to me. Fuck your laws, man. The goddamn leader of our fucking world, of our nation, isn't even fucking respecting the ideology of what is fraud and truth and justice. And so, if you want me to respect it, again, suck my dick. Actually, suck Trump's dick, okay? All right? And then end of statement. Just get out of we're rewriting the whole economic system, all right? And legal system, all right? All modern lawyers and financiers, terrible, ignorant, waste of everybody's time. All laws, all criminal justice situations, other than murder and violent crimes. We'll have to have a conversation about that. But victimless crimes is what we're that's right, eyebrows. Okay. At one point, Trump moved $8.6 million into the Washington hotel's coffers after its cash flow fell short of a requirement. No payments were missed, and the loans were never found to be in default, Williams said. All right, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. We get it. This is a good read. Let's do something else. We'll come back to that. What time is it? How long have we been going? I need to get something to eat. I should go get something to eat. All right, let's watch. I was talking about this dude earlier, Street Smart Politics. Let's watch some Smart Politics. This person's about to. All right, we'll just walk away from the YouTube live. It'll be fine. Screw the YouTube live. Okay. Chat, enjoy. This is going to be really good. He's going to argue with YouTubers on YouTube. It's very funny. You're going to like this, I assure you. Well, I guess if you don't, I don't really care. I like this, and so whatever, do. Oh, I can't. I can't. We're going to have to end the YouTube live. It doesn't look like anybody's really in there anyways, so. Okay. Bye, YouTube. Okay. Go get some food. I'll be back. Cuties, okay? All right, little babes. Little babies. Okay, I'll be back. I don't know what I'm going to make. It might take me a minute. I got to go figure out what's going on. I was just at the store. I got to do a little bit of food prep, but I legitimately forgot what I got to food prep. So. I'm going to go do that. I'll be right back. This is Street Smart Politics. It's really good. Check this out. Let's just get into it. Let's screw his intro. Sorry, I don't. It's cool. It's all good. Okay. Hello, Street Smart. It gets good. Let's just get to when people start rolling in and making comments. I don't know. He's watching a video in this one. Hold on. I don't want to. Usually he's just like debating these. Hell yeah! I'll be back. Yeah. Here, let's watch back one. Here, this one. Does Trump have dementia? Let's jump to when it gets good. People get in here. Here we go. This is good. This is some good stuff. I might raid. I might raid us out of here. You know, I don't want to. Like I said, I'm trying to stream every day. I don't want to get burnt out here. I'm gonna focus on IRL things. I'm gonna go DoorDash. Do we raid somebody? Yeah, we're gonna raid Samantha Lux, everybody. Thank you all for hanging out. Okay, the camera's off. Sorry, everybody. Thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. I'm gonna go do some IRL stuff. You know what? Maybe it's a bad idea. I don't know. I've never been to their stream before. I don't know. I follow them on YouTube. Catch you later. Catch you later, Bigley. Thanks for hanging out. I'm still debating. Do we go to Samantha Lux's stream? Thank you, Blue Room. Clover. Trippy, welcome in. I don't know. It might be a bad idea. I don't know. It's like I've never like chatted in their stream before. All right, fuck it. Who cares? Let's go. All right. See you all later. Bye.